You never make a mistake because the things that you do, the actions you take, you actually intended to take. I've never accidentally taken an action in my life. And sometimes we think we have, right? Because, oh, I didn't mean to say that, or I didn't mean to do that. And the truth of the matter is we did. Here's the truth. I can give you one secret for never making a mistake in your life, never for having outcomes that you don't want to have. There's this joke that I remember a guy said one time. He said this. He said that, I have intended to become 265 pounds in my life. And he said this, the reason I know that I intended to do it because I've never eaten a donut or had ice cream by mistake in my life. And he said this, when I decided to eat ice cream for dessert and for dinner, when I've decided to have donuts every day, I've decided that I'm going to be 265 pounds in my life. And what it means is this, you never make a mistake because the things that you do, the actions you take, you actually intended to take. I've never accidentally taken an action in my life. And sometimes we think we have, right? Because, oh, I didn't mean to say that, or I didn't mean to do that. And the truth of the matter is we did. The things that we intended to do, we always do. So the actions I've taken are because I've intended to take them in my life. I may have not intended the outcome of it, but I did intend the action because I intended to do those things that I did in my life. So how do you never make a mistake in your life? You do that by changing your intentions in your life, which means this. You determine that this action has an outcome. This thing that I'm doing is going to have a response, right? If I yell at my wife, we're probably not going to get along. If I choose to not exercise and eat fatty foods, I'm probably not going to be healthy, right? If I choose to postpone going to school, starting the business, creating a resume and reaching out for jobs, I'm intending not to have income, not to have the outcomes, not to have those successes in my life that I desire. Procrastination is an intent and an action that says that I'm not going to succeed in my life today or this week or this month. Not inviting that girl to coffee, not having that conversation at the gym with that person that you're attracted to, not reaching out to that individual that you think that is really interesting and you'd like to know more is an intent to take an action that determines you're not going to have that relationship. But inviting to that coffee, reaching out for that conversation, engaging in that opportunity with that person is an intent to take an action that says maybe there's something here we can do. Here's what I believe. The great outcomes and the mistakes or the bad outcomes or those disempowering things that we do are because of intent. And it literally is that. It's not the actions you take, it's the intentions towards it. What do you intend to do today with your life? What do you intend to do this week? It's not the action I take, it's the intent that leads to the action, which means this, I get to decide what my outcomes look like, what my life looks like, what my relationships look like. You never do anything by accident. You never do anything as an oops, oh, I didn't. Because of that, I can take the power back in my own life. I can make the determination in my own life that I get to have the outcomes that I desire because I get to take the actions that will lead to those. And I get to do those things because I intend to have success, life mastery, healthy relationships, a spiritual walk that's amazing, the financial outcomes that I desire. You have those dreams in your life. They don't happen to other people, and they don't happen on accident. They happen because you take the actions that you intend to take. So here's the secret to it all. What's the life you want to live? What's the life you want to have? For us in Life Mastery, it's in 5 areas: spiritually, relationally, vocationally, physically, and financially. What do you intend to have in each of those areas? If you have an intent in them, you'll take action towards them. If you take the action towards them, you'll have the life you're created to have. That's the way to overcome and ensure you don't have mistakes, right? You don't do anything by accident and have outcomes that you didn't desire. You don't walk 10 years down the road and find out, oh, I could have done this thing, but I didn't take the action towards it. What do you intend to do in your life? The higher your vision for your life, the greater your intents, the more your actions will walk towards that, and you'll have that life mastery life. I guarantee it for you. It's one intention away. You live out your intentions, you have your actions, you create the life that you're meant to have, not the one you're left with. I guarantee it'll happen. I am so passionate for you to do it. I'm here to help you in whatever way possible. Live out that life that you're created for, that life mastery life. It's one decision away. Hi, Mark, I'm glad you're here, and here's what I would like for you to do. Subscribe, become a part of the Freedom family, become part of what we're doing here, have the conversations we're having so you can have the outcomes you desire. Hit that notification bell, because you won't know the conversation if you don't know that it's going on. And do me a favor, at the end of the day, if you do nothing else, dominate your day.